Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Dagnan. A personal friend of a missing man has spearheaded efforts to attempt to keep his investigation public. WYLN's Julia Wiegand has the story.
Jeff Bonacci spoke at a press conference yesterday afternoon in Sugarloaf Township to appeal to the public in hopes of uncovering new information on the events that took place the afternoon of June 11th, 2018. That's when Bonacci's closest friend, 59-year-old William Morris III, who would now be 60 years old, disappeared without a trace. Behind me right now is the property and last place that Morse was seen alive before vanishing June 11th of last year. He was reported being seen getting into a black truck before disappearing from 170 Hollow Road in Sugarloaf Township. Morse is described as having brown hair, brown eyes, and a gray goatee, standing at 5'9" to 5'11", and weighing around 195 to 205 pounds. His case remains unsolved, and he's considered to be missing under suspicious circumstances.
You know, if you heard something, please tell us. Any bit of information is good at this point. And I think someone heard or knows something that they don't realize, and that's why we're here, is hopefully someone can bring something to our attention.
It's been over a year, and the whereabouts of the Luzerne County man are still a mystery. Morris's disappearance remains the focus of a state police investigation and frustrating for his friends. Bonacci said it would be uncharacteristic of Bill to simply walk away from his life, and is convinced he's the victim of foul play.
I can only say what I know. The law enforcement really has all the information. I know Billy went to his house that afternoon. His son said he had gotten in a dark pickup truck and left, and that was the last we heard about it. So he had stopped at his home, apparently got in the truck, and that was the last we heard.
Bill spent much of the day of his disappearance in Jim Thorpe at the bridge dedication ceremony, and Bonacci's wife snapped a photo of him on the bridge earlier that day. Bonacci's wife said that Bill seemed in the best of spirits after talking with him. Over the past year, cadaver dogs searched the Morse property and found nothing at the time. A Chevy Suburban owned by Morse was seized back in October by state troopers from a repair garage in Sugarloaf Township for examination. Although the vehicle was there before his disappearance, troopers have not said whether anything was found in the vehicle. Luzerne County District Attorney Stephanie Salavantis spoke on the investigation back in December, saying they're keeping it close to the chest in order to protect the investigation. Morris's family stated during early days of the investigation that Bill had some psychological issues and that they did not believe that foul play was involved, but nothing more than that, as his disappearance hits nearly 15 months. Bonacci created a Facebook page as soon as Bill was reported missing in hopes of finding some truth to the nightmare.
It's called Bill Morse Missing. It's on Facebook, and there's extensive information on there in detail. If anybody is interested, please go like the page and follow it, because that's where all the information is.
Anyone with any information, even after all this time, is still being asked to contact the Luzerne County District Attorney's Office or PSP Wyoming so that they may discover what happened to Bill Morse. Reporting in Sugarloaf Township for WYLN News, I'm Julia Wiegand.
A Whitehaven man is accused of threatening and spitting at police investigating an early Monday morning car crash that happened in Foster Township. According to court papers, state police responded to a crash on Woodhaven Drive in Foster Township, finding no one around a Toyota Camry with heavy front-end damage. Troopers found a drinking flask and a bottle of beer in the vehicle, along with paperwork belonging to 30-year-old Charles Jackson. Troopers went to his home a few blocks away. Jackson, who was determined not to be the driver of the car, was on the porch with several lacerations and demanded officers get off his property. He threatened to have the officers murdered, and while in custody, yelled and kicked inside the police vehicle. Jackson now faces aggravated assault, terroristic threats, among other charges. He was taken to jail after failing to post $5,000 bail. A fire Monday afternoon heavily damaged a home in Lake Hutto. According to reports, neighbors reported seeing flames around 2 o'clock and found the flames shooting through the roof at 6 Beach Lane. Fire companies from Schuylkill and Carbon counties responded to the scene. Firefighters took about an hour to bring that fire under control. The wood-frame dwelling received severe interior damage. A state police fire marshal called to the scene in Lake Hutto. The first meeting of a new committee formed to discuss and recommend a new security policy in the Tamaqua Area School District was held Monday night. The committee, made up of stakeholders, first responders, parents, faculty, and board members, discussed what will eventually make recommendations regarding the contents of a new policy to replace the controversial Policy 705, which the board rescinded back in July. That policy would have allowed teachers to carry firearms. Policy 705 was repealed after Senate Bill 621 amends the Pennsylvania School Code to provide more rigid training requirements and clarify who may serve as an armed school security officer or school resource officer. Under state legislation, only school police officers, school resource officers, and school security guards who are trained are permitted to be armed. Attorney General Josh Shapiro and 49 other attorneys general announcing the launch of an investigation into tech giant Google's business practices in accordance with state and federal laws. The bipartisan coalition will investigate Google's overreaching control of online advertising markets and search traffic that may have led to anti-competitive behavior that harms consumers. Throughout the investigation, legal experts from each state will work in cooperation with federal authorities to assess competitive conditions for online services and ensure that Americans have access to free digital markets. The investigation by the attorneys general will be the first of its kind. Pennsylvanians will have 2 chances to pick up free doses of the opioid overdose antidote naloxone. On September 18th and again on the 25th, naloxone will be available free of charge for pickup at more than 90 locations statewide. Officials say they will be available while supplies last. Naloxone is used to reverse the effects of an opioid overdose. State officials say more than 25,000 Pennsylvanians have been revived by the drug since November 2014. Naloxone is also available via most health insurance policies at low or no cost at many pharmacies all year. That's thanks to a standing order by the Secretary of Health. In Luzerne County, locations will be on September 18th, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., and September 25th, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. At Luzerne County State Health Center, that's on Mundy Street in Wilkes-Barre Township, and at the Wilkes-Barre City Health Department on North Franklin Street, but again, only while supplies last. Coming up on WYLN News, recycling tires, plus a new app for turnpike tolls. But first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. The humidity is back. Summer just isn't ready to let go. And we'll be right back. Don't go away.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
Life is full of partners. Your health deserves a partner too.
Not only is Krugel's Georgetown Deli and Beer your craft beer headquarters, they have great food too. Check out Georgetown's Pub Fare menu. G-Town scallops, cheesy crab pretzel, smoked brisket, smoked wings, and more. Or how about their Flight and Bites with your choice of sauces and 5-ounce draft beers. They have a great selection of craft beers on tap, and you can get it to go in a crowler. Stop in and play Keno or other Pennsylvania Lottery games. Krugel's Georgetown Deli and Beer in Wilkes-Barre Township, right next to the Big Cow. Check them out on the web at georgetowndeli.com.
Do you have used or old tires that you have no idea what to do with? Luzerne County's coming to the rescue, and our Julie Stefanovich explains.
There's 2 great events coming up for residents of Luzerne County who would like to dispose of car, motorcycle, or pickup truck tires. The collections are made possible by the Luzerne County Solid Waste Management Department, the Department of Environmental Protection, and the Luzerne County Recycling Office.
We'll be in 2 locations. First location, October 5th. We're going to be at the Drums Elementary School. The second location is October 12th. We will be at the Hanover High School. Both drop-off days are from 8 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon.
Not only does it help keep residential properties clean, it also helps the environment and curbs breeding grounds for mosquitoes, which can attribute to the West Nile virus.
One less tire on the road means one less place for West Nile virus to start and contain a breeding ground.
It's the 15th year for the free tire collections in Luzerne County. Pre-registration is required and the process is simple.
We give all the residents in Luzerne County 2 different locations to take them, and I'm proud to say that the office has collected over 300,000 tires in 15 years. We ask that people call the office, 1-800-821-7654. Give us their name and a phone number.
The collection is for residents only and is not available to tire dealers, garages, or service stations. Tractor-trailer tires will also not be accepted.
A specification on what we will take: regular-sized car tires, light pickup truck, sport utility, and motorcycle. Now, we will take a farm tractor tire. We will take ATV tires. What we ask is, please, no water, no leaves, and nothing crawling in or on them. We've seen our share. Thank you. We ask that the tires be clean.
There is a limit of 16 tires per vehicle. The tires will then in turn be recycled by Mohantango Enterprises, where they will be transformed into other uses. To register, call 1-800-821-7654 and leave your name and phone number. The collections take place on October 5th at the Drums Elementary Middle School and October 12th at Hanover High School. In Wilkes-Barre, for Wyln News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
The Carbon County Tax Claim Bureau will be holding its annual Public Upset Tax Sale 10 a.m. September 20th in the Commissioner's Conference Room on the 3rd floor of the County Administration Building in Jim Thorpe. The purpose of the sale: to collect all unpaid taxes, municipal claims, and related costs. Anyone with questions concerning the sale can contact the Bureau in its office in the Courthouse Annex from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, or by calling 570-325-3635. The Schuylkill County Commissioners authorized the issuing of up to $13 million in bonds to improve the county's finances and satisfy a mandate imposed by the state. According to County Finance Director Paul Buber, this is being done to refinance some existing debt and help finance new voting machines and improve county credit rating. Buber estimated the county will need to borrow $12.2 million to $12.3 million, but that the upper limit of $13 million will give the county flexibility in pursuing its goals. The county intends to use $10.7 million to refinance existing debt and the other $1.5 to buy the voting machines, which the state has required the counties to purchase. Standard & Poor's, the agency that assigned the county the new rating, indicated that good leadership and financial management contributed to the improved rating. Now to Shenandoah, where Borough Council chose a contractor for road repairs at a special meeting. 5 companies bid on the roadwork. The base bid was for the full-depth reconstruction of Ferguson Street, between Center and Lloyd Streets. M&J Excavation Incorporated from Bloomsburg provided the combined low bid of just over $80,000 for the Ferguson Street work and an alternate bid for various paving restoration throughout the borough. Council members said the alternate was chosen with Ferguson Street so that it fits with what's available in the borough's budget. Another alternate project, Oak Street between Chestnut and West Streets, was not approved. Drivers on the Pennsylvania Turnpike may soon have a new option for paying their tolls. Turnpike Commission spokesman Carl DeFebo says the commission is in the process of fine-tuning an app. It would allow drivers to pay their Turnpike tolls by using their smartphones. 80% of Turnpike drivers use EasyPass to pay the tolls, but officials say the smartphone app would be an option for those infrequent Turnpike travelers to get a bit of a discount on their tolls. The goal? To have that Turnpike toll app available to motorists by the end of this year. Coming up on Pond Creek's News Choice, there's still time to sign up for the Citizens Police Academy. Get the details in Trooper Talk Tuesday. Plus, food, fun, and fantastic news for, you guessed it, Knoebels. Stay with us.
Hey guys, this is Ray Merrill, Blaze Alexander, Greater Hazleton. We have 2016 Sierra Crew Cabs. We have got 2019 Colorados under 28 grand. We've got over 1,800 used vehicles in stock. Check them out online at blazealexander.com. We're taking the deals the other guys won't.
Sacco Chiropractic, East Broad Street in Hazleton has the health care you've been waiting for. Whether it's a chronic issue or something new, Sacco Chiropractic has the most up-to-date techniques and therapies to help with any ailment. From his days of playing football with the Cougars and then in college, Dr. Scott Sacco has an elite understanding of sports injuries and how to correct them. Whether you are an athlete, a weekend warrior, or a grandmother, we can help with multiple issues. Call today to see why relief is super, man. 570-497-4150.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Renai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Barber Ford has the largest selection of Ford commercial vehicles in Northeast PA with over 50 Super Duties in stock. Plus, Barber Ford is the only Ford commercial vehicle center in the area, participating with the state's cooperative purchasing program, CoStars. Barber Ford, where the pros go for trucks.
Welcome to Trooper Talk Tuesday here on Wyln. Everyone, I'm Gary Perna. I'm with Trooper Anthony Prochowski from Pennsylvania State Police, and we're talking about the Citizen Police Academy. It will be making a return this October, and we just have time for you to get signed up for this great event. So first of all, Trooper Prochowski, let's talk about the Academy. What is it, and who can take part in it?
Well, I know people are thinking Pennsylvania State Police Citizens Police Academy. I'm not going to go to that. I'm going to have to run. It's not like that, okay? Our Citizens Police Academy is held at Penn State Hazleton. It's 8 consecutive Tuesdays from 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. And each week there's different presentations. 2 to 3 presenters come in each week and they talk about their job. A lot of times they put on a case study from an actual case. And people get to learn more about the state police and the different jobs within the state police. And it's completely free.
And this is a great event. So it's primarily a lot of classroom where you can come in and listen and learn about it. Is there any cost?
There's no cost. It's free. We bring in all the presenters who are working. They do an awesome job. It's all classrooms. Sometimes we go out, look at vehicles. We'll do a radar demonstration so people can see how it works, things like that. But it's a great time. And this is for people within Troop N's coverage, which is Lower Luzerne County, the Hazleton area, Columbia, Carbon, and Monroe counties.
And do we have to bring anything with us?
No. There's no test. There's nothing like that. This is just for people to learn more about the Pennsylvania State Police.
That's good. There's no test, so I'm okay with that one. And this is also great. So, is there a registration period? Do people have to go on and sign up for it?
So you have to apply for this. We do a criminal background investigation. Obviously, we are the state police. We want to make sure we don't get, the wrong people coming to this Citizens Police Academy. If anybody's interested, they could email me. My information is on the state police website. They could come to the state police barracks here in Hazleton, or they could call me and I could send a registration form out to them.
And this is, how many years has this been going on now?
This will be the third year that we've done it, yes. It's been around. It's a department-wide program. It's been around for a while. 3 years ago, we brought it back to Troop N, and it's been a success, and we want to keep growing.
And this is always great because we've seen, I know we've done stories on it, we've seen some Crime Watch members take part in it.
Yes.
We've seen some retired people who just kind of want to learn a little bit more about what's going on, take part in it. So this is a great opportunity if you have questions or you're kind of like, you know what, I kind of want to learn a little bit more about what goes on. This is the place to go.
It is, and even if it's somebody young, you have to be at least 18 years old to join up, but if somebody's interested in law enforcement, this would be a great opportunity for them to learn a little bit more about the Pennsylvania State Police.
Okay, without all the running and tests.
Yes, absolutely. Nothing like our academy.
So this will start October 1st, and it runs for every Tuesday for how many weeks?
8 weeks.
8 weeks, okay.
8 weeks, yes.
So we got time, so right now, so all the information has been up on your screen to go on and register to be part of this. You want to get all this information, and you want to think about it, you can call Trooper Petrowski and get some more in-depth information on this. It's a great event. It happens at Penn State Hazleton. It's every Tuesday. It's a great event. We've covered it many times here on the news, and you do really get to learn a lot about how the police work right here in the Commonwealth. Did I miss anything about this?
If anybody has any questions at all, they want to talk to me more about it, they could call or email me.
And again, this is a great event put on by the state police, especially here at Troop N. All right, that does it for us here on Trooper Talk Tuesday, everyone. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time here on WYLN.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice,
everyday low prices,
plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton. Everything to make your house a home.
Hi, I had a very minor fender bender tonight in an unreasonably narrow fast food drive-through lane. Don't worry, I have everything handled. I already spoke to our Allstate agent, and I know that we have accident forgiveness, which is so smart on your guys' part. Like the fact that they'll
4 weeks without the car.
Okay, yep, good night.
With accident forgiveness, your rates won't go up just because of an accident. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown in the Hometown Village Square.
Tri-County has been keeping your office up to speed since 1969. Everything your office needs: office supplies, personal and custom business forms, business cards, office furniture, new and used office equipment, copy, print, and scan solutions with wide format capabilities. Leasing is also available, free off-street parking, and free local delivery. Tri-County Business Machines, 117 East Broad Street in Hazleton, 570-459-0754. Family owned and operated since 1969.
D.G. Yingling & Son announcing a $50,000 donation to the Pink Boots Society, a nonprofit focused on assisting, inspiring, and encouraging women beer professionals. With the donation, Pink Boots will partner with Yingling to launch the Yingling Women in Brewing Scholarship to further advance education for women in the brewing industry. The scholarship will award 2 women in the brewing industry up to $12,500 in scholarship funds to build upon their technical knowledge and leadership skills. This year, Yingling's 6th generation and female leadership, Jennifer, Wendy, Debbie, and Cheryl Yingling, are celebrating the brewery's 190th anniversary and recognize the importance of education to the next generation of brewers. The first application period for the scholarship will be closing September 30th of this year. For more information about the Yingling Women in Brewing Scholarship or to apply, you can visit pinkbootssociety.org. The #1 wooden roller coaster, the best food, and a legendary carousel can all be found in Northumberland County. If you haven't guessed it yet, they're all at Knoebels. Knoebels Amusement Resort is home to these 3 distinctions and other best ofs in the industry as well. The awards are calculated from an international poll, and for the 2nd consecutive year, Knoebels Phoenix named the #1 wooden roller coaster in the world. Phoenix is one of only 2 wooden coasters that have made the top 10 each year for 22 years. Knoebels also secured the Best Food nod 17 times in 20 years, and the 105-year-old Grand Carousel received the Golden Ticket Legend Award. Knoebels also ranked #3 for Best Halloween Event, #5 for Best Dark Ride for its Haunted Mansion, and number 33 and 45 in Top 50 Wooden Roller Coasters for Flying Turns and Twister, respectively. And my fingernails are in each one of those. That's the news. Remember, you can get news updates on our WYLN News Facebook page. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on WYLN TV.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services.